Okay. Type all that. Sorry, I'm late. I forgot to make coffee. I can't do this for an hour without some kind of coffee. If we last an hour. And I'm late. It's 12 after. Something like that. Yeah. 10:13. Not a good job. Usually it's supposed to be here at 10. I tried. I'm in a little scruff looking. Those of you that have been following me a little bit, yeah, they cut that right out of me. It's not cancer. That's the good news. But yeah, the bad news is they cut it out of me, so I won't be shaving for about another week. Being on blood thinners, they're afraid I may nick it and bleed out, essentially. So yeah, they just said to be careful for a while. Doesn't really hurt or anything. Stung a little just when they took it off, but hey, something else to worry about now. Something else I don't have to worry about. It's not cancer. So finally, at least got one win in the whole bunch. Just wait around, see if my buddy Gamer shows up. I've been sick the past few days too. So again, if you're watching this after the stream, so I haven't streamed in the past few days. I went out to lunch with a friend and met her in Augusta, and didn't bother telling me until I got there that she had a wicked bad cold. And of course, now I'm susceptible to everything. So I got it. So I've been down the last few days. So that's why I haven't really done anything lately. Sorry. But hopefully we'll get back on track every night. Roughly right around 10, I'm trying to do this. So I'm still waiting for views. So while we wait here, I'm going to go make my coffee. Decaf, too. That's all I can have. That sucks. But it's something, right? Hang on. Oh, I got to get up. This hurts. Ugh. Hazelnut creamer. Have to have it. Probably shouldn't be showing that. It's a generic brand. Kill that bright light too. We don't need that. Ouch. All right. Whew. Coffee. Don't laugh at me. Oh, shit. I mean, darn. Where did I put? Oh. I spilled it and I haven't even poured it yet. It's one of those days you just feel like you can't do anything right. And of course, the winter blues are striking too. It was actually kind of a nice day. I walked to the thrift store, which nearly killed me. Had to get a ride home, which normally I can do there and back by myself. But anyways, needed a ride home. And now the temperature is kind of rapidly dropping, and it's pouring out. We're under some kind of rain, sleet, snow mixture we're supposed to be getting, I guess, tonight and tomorrow. I hate this time of year. Doesn't help with the depression at all. And I think they call it seasonal depression. Certain times of year, people get in these bad moods. I'm there. Never liked the holidays. So, anyways, I needed this though, even though it's decaf. There's something warm. I don't mind the cold so much. little bit of history. I was out. Spent a couple of years out in Vegas. I think that's where I decided. There's no like climate change there. Like, nothing ever changes. It gets colder and obviously hot in the summer, but you don't feel like the Christmases, holidays, New Year's. It's never really that cold. Of course, there's no snow at all. So I didn't know if maybe that would help a little bit of seasonal depression, but yeah, not really. Oh. Excuse me. Said I'm not 100% over my cold, so I may be sneezing, coughing a little bit, but don't worry, this is online, so you can't catch it, right? At least not yet. They haven't made this so interactive right now that you can actually catch a cold, but that's probably coming someday too. You have Centivision and be able to catch past germs through the internet. That'd be interesting. Let's not go there. I don't want to make that topic of discussion. I was just kidding. Once in a while, I joke. Usually it's a defense mechanism. But tonight, I don't know if I mentioned the last stream before I got sick. I think I was going to talk about that a little bit tonight until someone comes in and we get a different topic going. It was recently, 2 weeks ago actually, I was diagnosed with PTSD. And I guess Monday I'm going up for a follow-up. So, of course, stay tuned Monday night, 10 o'clock. There'll be, I'll do another live stream. And I'll see for sure what they think. But they're pretty sure it's PTSD. I guess I never really put together how bad the surgery was and how much it actually affected my life. I mean, it changed everything. I just didn't give myself that much credit, I guess, or I don't know how you want to say that, but I guess I'm just coming to terms now. But about 6 months ago, which would be about 6 months after the surgery, on and off after the surgery, I was having these nightmares, and they're turning into what she's calling night terrors. I have this dream. I think I've talked about this before too, but if you're first time watching, I have this recurring dream of my hands actually like inside my chest, and they seem to think it's kind of me protecting both your physical heart and your physical body, but your emotional heart. I forget how she put it, but yeah, just it's like I'm protecting myself. But I can actually feel my hands and my fingers inside my chest and my ribs during the surgery. And of course, it scares the hell out of me. I wake up from a sound sleep. I'm also having problems falling asleep at night because I just can't. I guess part of that's the fact that I woke up early in the morning when I had the heart attack. The fourth heart attack, I should say. I woke up early in the morning, so I think that's part of it. The doctors all told me, which I'm glad they did, but maybe in a way they shouldn't have. They told me that I was very lucky to wake up at all. They're surprised I did. And so that's part of the PTSD too. I guess I'm having a problem falling asleep because I'm scared I'm not going to wake up. But I'm also scared I'm going to have more of these dreams, which I've had some other bizarre dreams. This throws me. So that's all part of it. Like I said, I've had some more dreams. Almost every night's this constant struggle with, I stay up later and later. Part of it too is that's why I've said before too on my stream. That's why I do this later at night, because I just have a hard time going to sleep to begin with. And this is the time of night when you're alone and you're alone with your thoughts. And it doesn't matter if you got a partner, somebody with you, family, children, doesn't matter. Nighttime, you're still all alone. Everyone is with their own thoughts. So it's harder. That's when my wheels start spinning. I go to my dark place. I start thinking of all these negative thoughts and, where I'm at, where I was, what I've lost. Because I think too, I've lost everything. Literally. House, cars, pets, everything I own pretty much. So I'm currently living in my father's garage, which is again another reason I need to get something going. Um, Somebody did ask the other day. No, I do not collect disability, Social Security. Um, I'm still trying to fight that, but they're saying right now that it's all the court system. I'm not going to get into that either, but if you've ever been through the system, it just takes a long time. Um, and I just don't know how dangerous this actually is for me to be in this situation. So it's one of the reasons I started this YouTube channel, just to see if what I can do to get out of this current situation. Um, I know there's generous people out there. I used to be one back when I had a few bucks and I had a job, I had a business before I lost all that. Um, I actually used to own a thrift store, so I've helped a lot of people, burn victims. People get burned out of their house. People lose whatever through divorce or death in families. So there are generous people out there. I'm just hoping the right one catches this one of these days. So Oprah or Ellen DeGeneres, if you're listening, haha, give me a call. I don't know. It's worth a shot. It's never going to happen to me. I'm just a little hick boy in a little hick town in Maine. Nothing's going to make any kind of star news. So I'll just sit here and just kind of keep struggling along until something happens. Something's got to change at some point. And I know that. I mean, I do try to be positive, which is one of the other things I was going to talk about too in the stream. I do try to be very positive in certain ways, but certain things, like I said today, I walked to the thrift store, and once I got there, I was done. So, I have these. You start out and you have these thoughts that you're going to do what you want to do. A lot of things that I used to do. Because I actually was thinking of that today, and that's where I got in my dark place today. When I was in Vegas, I mean, they have buses and cabs and limousines, everything, anywhere. But I never had a car. I walked everywhere and didn't really think anything of it. Because, not everything's on the bus line, and I didn't have enough money to get a cab all the time. So sometimes when you wanted to go places, which again didn't bother me, but it's bothering me now because like I said, I used to think of that. I had no problem walking places, and I wanted to go somewhere. I just went. Now when I go somewhere, I have to think if there's someone available, just in case, like today. Is there someone around that can give me a ride home? What do you do? What do you do if you don't? So I have to watch all that stuff. And again, I used to be independent. I never used to do that before. But you do. You have to take into account, like I said, my health. And, I don't know if it was just because it's getting colder. It was so hard to breathe. And the people, fortunately, at the thrift store, they all know me. They know that's one of the reasons I'm going there. It's just I'm walking, trying to get my steps in every day. But they know, like, once I get there, sometimes I just need a break. I just need to stop and just catch my breath or whatever. And I did all right, but the more I was walking around the store, I didn't quite feel right. Got a little dizzy. I didn't want a chance walking home. I mean, I do, everywhere I go, I always make sure I'm on public streets. Like I wouldn't cut through the woods or anything, which I could, but I don't want to take that chance. Something happens to me, they'll never find me in the woods. So I do try to stay on the main roads where, God forbid, something ever happened. Somebody would drive by and see me, put it that way. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. But it's depressing. Like I said, that's where I was getting back to. I get off on these tangents sometimes. Today's a day for tangents. But yeah, I got to thinking about that. I used to be able, I wanted to go somewhere, just walked out the door, got on the bus, went whatever, walked wherever. And again, there's so much to do there. I'm not really trying to promote Vegas either, but there's just so much to do there that sometimes you're better off walking because you miss so much driving around in a bus or a cab or whatever. Like I said, I was doing okay, but I didn't have money for cabs. So, anywho. So yeah, those are the things that hit you. And then, of course, that's what starts hitting me too. I'm thinking, well, it's going to be colder now. walking out around outside is going to come less and less, which means getting out of here, away from the cigarette smoke, to tobacco, everything. It's going to be harder. So I'll be walking around in circles in this garage, trying to get my steps in and try to stand, because I don't want to be permanent in that chair, which is where I'm headed right now. And again, that's not my plan at all. But they told me to take years to try to build some strength and stamina back, and having what's the other new one? Oh, the systolic dysfunction. Sometimes, occasionally, my heart just starts an irregular beat, and I'm on medication for that, and that's about all they can do for it. Um, so yeah, I'm taking something and I'm trying to do something for it. Just you never know when it's going to hit. So hopefully, over time, that will change as well and get a little stronger. But I can't believe it's already been a year, 14 months. My chest still hurts. I still have twinges once in a while. And yes, before, my doctors know all this. I've had X-rays. I've had some echoes done. Everything's normal. It's just I couldn't believe when they first told me. I think I said that before. And they first told me it'd be at least a year to feel semi-normal and to heal a little bit. I didn't believe them. I said, I'm young. I know it's major surgery, but how hard can it be? How bad can it be? Trust me, like I said, 14 months, and I'm still feeling the effects. It's not good. So between that, like I said, holidays were never good to me. So it's cold, the winter, the 3 feet of snow that I know is coming. It's all part of why I want to get an RV. And, I have friends in North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida. There's places I can go in the winter and get out of this cold and be a little bit more active too, because I think that's the one thing I'm afraid of. At times, anyways, it can be very easy to get used to sitting in this chair and just doing nothing. I'd like to at least live some kind of normal life. I don't know. I don't know what I can do or can't do. Like I said, every day is a little bit more, but every day is also sometimes, like today, is a setback day. It's not that far to this thrift store, and I've done it before. Just today, again with the cold. So I know, like tomorrow it's supposed to be really cold. Monday night, especially, supposed to be just don't care. But side note, 17 degrees here Monday night. So I don't see me out there walking Tuesday. That's for sure. It's only gonna be like in the 20s, I think, Tuesday. I can't do 20-degree weather. So that's where that sits. I don't know. That's what I don't want to do, but it's where it's going. And that's where partly seasonal depression, partly everything else. I just, I don't know. Just feel like a failure, I worked hard my whole life. They always say, you work hard, put your best foot forward, you'll do well. Well, I used to work 7 days a week, which is part of what gave me the heart attack. But anyways, yep, I used to work 7 days a week, my own business, trying to live the dream. Still want to, but like I said, you think about it tonight and you say to yourself, you got to get up tomorrow with a positive attitude. I try, just doesn't happen. So, and I can't. It's not that I don't want to. My body can't take it. I can't take it. The depression kicks in. It's sometimes easier. And of course, now, with having these nightmares, night terrors, I just wake up middle of the night. I'm afraid to, I never know. Because, of course, it's a dream. So it's not like I can control it or something, So you never know. You never know when you're going to have this dream or nightmare. And the other night was a weird one. I'll tell you that one too. I was driving a school bus full of kids, I've never been a school bus driver in my life. I don't know where this came from. But Well, I do. It's metaphorical, but like I've never driven a school bus, but I woke up and apparently oh, Keto's here. Cool. Hi. How are you tonight? Oh, I'm having a bad day, good day, kind of both. How you doing? I don't know if you saw my post. I'm still getting over it. I had a cold the past few nights. So I haven't broadcast. Just trying to get over this cold. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't talk. I couldn't see. All stuffed up. So I'm getting better. And I got my decaf, so whatever. I hope you're doing well. Waiting to see if Gamer comes in too tonight. He's usually right here as soon as I log in. I don't know what he's doing. Oh yeah, I'm still alive. Haven't been on here for a long time. Well, it depends on what you mean. I've been on tonight 22 minutes. But no, I'm actually a relatively new YouTuber. I've only been doing this really actually about 3 weeks. So that's why you see my membership's low. Good. I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah, my membership's low, but I'm new, so I'm hoping to grow the channel. And people are finding me. You found me. Other people have found me. I know I don't have like 1 million subscribers yet, but yeah, who knows? Maybe when the crazier things happen, maybe one day, When I get, the fun kids like Gamer too. He's pretty funny. He usually comes in, like I said, as soon as I come on. But you get the notification. Oh, really? Should be up there. Did you click that little bell icon? It should tell you that I am here. But yeah, I haven't been on the past couple nights either, so you probably haven't got one. I know I try to do this every night at 10, but I was hitting the cold medicine, and between that and my pills and everything, I think I had a little drug reaction. I've just been sleeping the last 2 days on and off, just trying to knock this cold out of me. Being a little bit fragile now, I don't want to get sick. I don't need to be sick. I really don't need to be down. So I just tried to take the last couple nights and recuperate, get back on my feet. So I know it sounds like a lot, but just so I can sit here. I'm still a little stuffed up, but I'll be all right. But yeah, if you click that bell icon, it's supposed to tell you anyways that I'm on. But see, I've done that too. I've been on YouTube for years, and I've had some people I've subscribed to for years, and every once in a while you don't get the notification. I don't know if it's a YouTube glitch or whatever it is, but you don't always get notified that someone's actually on or on live, or sometimes even the people that upload videos, you don't get any of those notifications either. I was watching something the other day from one of the people I follow, and same thing, it came through, and I was wondering, I was like, hey, there were 2 videos they uploaded in the last couple of days. Never got notification. I even checked under my account. So sorry about that. Because yeah, it's definitely cool. Even have one person here to talk to. I don't want to sit here all night and talk to myself. So, oh, thanks. Me too. Like I said, I think it's just a cold. I took some NyQuil and some other cold medicine stuff, and seems to be doing a little bit better. Like I said, I just need to get my head cleared. And I couldn't think, and that's all I wanted to do in the last 2 days is sleep. So I think between sleeping and the cold medicines, I think I knocked it out of my system. I hope I did. Oh. Yeah, they don't come in all the time. I don't know why. I don't know either, too. I know I look a little rough tonight. I mentioned it the other day. They took this off. It's just healing. Kind of a big black scar now. That's why I can't shave it. They did find out it's not cancer, thank God. So there's one more little win in my life. But yeah, so I had that removed. So I don't know if you can. I know I don't have the greatest camera or whatever, but yeah, a little rough today. Yeah, see, and that's what NyQuil did to me. I think combination of that and everything else I'm taking, I was out. I woke up for like 2 hours. I was back sleeping again, and got up, got in my chair, fell back asleep again. I slept for like, I don't know, on and off for 2 days. So, but again, I do feel a lot better too. So it does have its ups and downs, I guess. But yeah, it's hard, especially NyQuil. It does work, but it does knock you out. So yeah, maybe that's where Gamer is too. I don't know, because usually, like I said, it doesn't take him more than 2 or 3 minutes. Once I come on, he's usually on here. If you haven't figured out, he's a young kid too, and he's got a wild imagination, but he's cool. Oh yeah, I know. Between the heart and everything else I got going on, that's the last thing I need to know. This was cancer, so but it was cool. It's a little sensitive. It's all right, but they told me not to shave or do anything for 7 days because I'm on the blood thinners. So they want to make sure nothing gets cut or I don't start bleeding, because especially anything above the neck, that really can start bleeding a lot. So I was happy it's not cancer. I usually, not really much into a beard or a mustache, but I guess for a week or so I'll deal with it till this heals up. Then I'll shave. So I might get a little Ralph look in the next few days. Sorry. Not that that matters, but it is what it is. And I'll be better. Again, my biggest thing, I didn't care what if I don't care if I don't have to shave for a month. As long as it's not cancer, I don't care what I gotta do. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I thought YouTube had an age limit, but then too, you never know who's watching or who's got kids watching or whatever. And this is basically family friendly channel too. It's just talking about depression and whatever people have issues. So yeah, I don't know. He's had it rough too. We talked a little bit about it. Yeah, he is. He's a sweet kid. I think, what did he say he has? Oh, I think he's got ADHD or something. Yeah, but he's cool, and he lives in this little fantasy world, and I don't know. I know the other day we all cheered him up. He was a cool kid, so hey, that's kind of the goal here. If I can make one person smile, you know, um, just lighten up his load a little bit. I mean, I don't know how you had it in the school. I was bullied too along when I was younger, so I know what the kid's going through. I feel bad for him. I just hope that he did do something to tell a teacher, tell a friend, tell a parent something. Um, Dad's okay. He's still got his dementia, and that's gonna just increasingly get worse over time. Thanks for asking, by the way. But yeah, so it makes it hard. Um, he did remarry, so I've talked to his wife, my stepmother. We've had long conversations about him and how he's going to progress, where he's going to go. And right now, he's still living. Well, I don't know. Sometimes we laugh. It's one of the running jokes. I think I said before, I moved here to help him. Then I had the heart attack and the open heart surgery. So now they're taking care of me. So it's kind of messed up. But yeah, he's all right. He's still living here, and he will for a while, I'm sure, probably forever. It just gets harder for me. Some of it's emotional, and some of it's just physical. I can't do like I used to do. This winter, for example, we're gonna have somebody come and shovel the snow and clear the decks and the paths and everything. I can't do that anymore. Combination, I can't lift, and I can't be out in the cold anymore. I can't breathe. So we'll make some adjustments, but we'll get through it. But again, thanks for asking. He has his good days and his bad days. Today wasn't too bad. He's sleeping a lot more too, though. I noticed. I think we talked before. I've been through this. My grandmother developed full blown Alzheimer's, um, so I kind of know what to expect. He's going to get worse, and um, they'll have the good days or bad days. Like I said today, it was a pretty good day, but that too, I started to say he is sleeping a lot more all the time, which is good and not good. I think he's battling his own little depression. Um, oh yeah, he's got his wife. They don't leave each other signs. Eventually they're going to be the cute old couple you see, at the beach at 90 years old holding hands. So they do have each other, and that's good. It's actually one of the things my counselor wants to see if I can't find somebody too in my life. But right now, I just feel I've got so much going on with my health. I just need to get better. I don't need to get any kind of relationship. So I don't talk about that on this channel, but it does make sense. And yeah, like you said, it's good that he has somebody to talk to. And I think that's even partly why I do this channel. It's somebody for me to talk to. So, like I said, whether it's one people, the other night we had, I think, 5 people in here at once. That was pretty cool. So, and I do actually have people after the stream ends, I save them all to YouTube. And I found that was interesting. There are people that are watching this after the stream ends. So that's pretty cool. So maybe someday the right person will see it. And I guess that's what happened. I've watched a couple of YouTubers over the years, and it seems like they get 100 people, and they get 500, and a couple thousand. And like the next thing you know, especially once they get up on the YouTube recommendations, I watched one kid go from like 10,000 subscribers. He's got almost 600,000 subscribers. I don't know how he managed to do that. But the same thing, that's how I found him. He popped up on YouTube recommendations. So, but it takes time. And like I said, I'm just here plugging along, talking to whoever, make my life a little better, their life a little better, put a smile. Like I said, we did that to Gamer, put a smile on his face. That's about it. And yeah, if we can get 100,000 subscribers and put some smiles on people's faces, all the better. Like I said, I'm just here to try to put back a little bit, I guess, how do you say that? Well, I used to talk about that too, paying it forward. Paid a lot forward. So if we can all get together as a community, kind of lift each other's spirits a little bit. I really do think we did a lot for Gamer the other night. And you did too. I appreciate your help in giving him some positive words. I think he needed that. That's what it is. He's autistic. I forgot. But he said it in the chat, so I think it's okay for me to say it. Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's part of my problem too. Is although I'm living here right now, I'm alone 90% of the time because he is a chain smoker, and I can't take the smoke. Especially since I'll be honest, I used to be a chain smoker, so I quit when I had the surgery, and I'm glad I did. And it really bothers me now. I can't stand the smell of it or none of it. We did what we could to pretty much whitewash this room. So most of the cigarette smoke's out of here. But yeah, they pretty much stay in their house. I have a room that's next to the garage. It's detached from the house. I just kind of stay here as much as I can because I just can't handle the cigarette smoke. It's really hard. And I really hate to admit this, but it's all about truth in this channel too. So sometimes, rarely, the cigarettes actually do still smell good. So I haven't smoked since surgery. I don't want to, but it makes it really hard on me to have it around so much. So yeah, I try to stay away from it and stay away from him. And of course, when I had the heart attack, I wound up coming here. I'm kind of away from, I do have some friends, but I'm kind of away from my element here. So I don't really have a whole lot of people here. So, and I think they almost just answered your question. Yeah, plans for the weekend? Not really. I'm probably just going to do a whole bunch of YouTube this weekend because, again, I'm kind of out of my element. I'll do another walk to the thrift store, and there's a new antique store that just opened up down the road. I can't afford it, but I can always go look. So, yeah, I'm probably going to go down there and take a walk around, see what's good. As I do try to stay as active as I can. My only other problem is I don't remember where you said you were from, but I'm up in central Maine. We've got some kind of storm coming in. We're supposed to get a whole mix of snow, sleet, freezing rain. So I don't know if I'll be able to go out walking tomorrow if I can go see the the antique store or anything. But if I do, I'll let you know. And I owe it to gamers, so I know I'll be online tomorrow night too, um, right around 10 o'clock, because he wanted me to go live last night, and I couldn't think straight. I couldn't see straight. Again, the NyQuil thing. I didn't want to get on here. But I owe it to him. I'm going to try to get on. I'm going to try to do something at least during the day too. I'm wondering, nighttime is the best time for me to talk, I guess. This is when I'm really, really like alone. But I was just wondering if there would be more people during the day, maybe willing to chat to. It may help the channel. And same thing, Gamer's a young kid. I don't mind him coming in, don't get me wrong, but I don't really want him here late at night. He should probably be sleeping, which all of us probably should be. So I don't want, if you're up, and I'll talk, obviously. But I don't really want to encourage this, as you know, kind of younger person. I don't really want him. I don't want to encourage him being up really late at night. So that's where I am. And oh, good. You love thrift stores too? Yeah, I used to own one, and it's a long story, but I lost that, and that's actually some of what started this. I think the heart attack. This is a continual loss of everything. And I lost the thrift store, which was in a building I was renting. I was living in it, and I lost my cat. And I lost the thrift store. I lost everything in the thrift store. And it just kind of led to this heart attack. So now I've lost my health. But anyways, on a positive note, yeah, there's a thrift store that's close enough to me, except I couldn't do it today. I tried. I made it there. I couldn't walk home. It was too cold. It was too hard for me to breathe. But yeah, there's a thrift store here I walk to a couple times a week. I should see too, because other people do that. I wonder if they let me videotape. Maybe I don't know if I can do it live or if I had to do an upload. Yeah, I was just gonna say exactly what you just said. Yep. I don't know if they'll let me, but hey, I'll take it. Even if I don't talk, I'll just take you for a walk around. It's a Salvation Army, so it's pretty good. And I've gotten a few deals in there before. I usually don't walk out empty-handed. But I don't usually spend more than like $5-6 either. Everything's cheap, and I'm just looking for deals. You never know; it might be something you're interested in. Yeah, I'll see. Maybe I can take a walk around. Like I said, I don't know about tomorrow. And Salvation Armies are closed on Sunday, but maybe I can see if I can walk around there Monday. I'll do an upload. That'd be fun, huh? Yeah, like I said, I used to run a thrift store, and I'd love to. Oh yeah, I noticed that, especially for kids. This one here, they've got a whole big aisle dedicated. It's nothing but to both sides, nothing but toys, games, puzzles. And they got a ton of kids' clothes. Because I know when I had my thrift store, especially with the kids' clothes, they grow so fast. So you buy them an outfit or whatever, and like 2 months later, 3 months later, 6 months later, they've outgrown it. I've had stuff come in from people just looks brand new. And sometimes even with the toys, they get a toy or two and they get their favorite ones, and other ones just get set aside. So I've had stuff like that come in too. Same thing, they look brand new. So why not? And the price, same thing. Even if you go to some of the, well, I shouldn't say names, but if you go to some of the discount stores, if you know what I mean, yeah, that'll put you in sticker shock seeing some of the prices of some of the clothes and the toys. So I always hit the thrift store. I don't know. It just, there's a lot of really nice, especially that's one other thing. It's fortunate. My father and my stepmother, they're both into like the old glass. They really love the red glass. And my stepsister loves green glass. So some of the best stuff I've gotten out of there. I don't have it down here. I bought a hand blown purple vase. It was beautiful. It's 50 cents. In my store, I'd probably put it on the shelf for $35, but they don't know, they don't care. It's Salvation Army. They just get it and sell it. So, yeah, you can get some really decent deals. Yes, I should do it. Yeah, like I said, I think I'm gonna see. I have to see how the weather is Monday or Tuesday if I can get down there. But yeah, as long as I don't say anything, they probably won't care because I know other Salvation Armies do it. I don't know if they have a rule or not, but I can always try, and they can. Worst case, they can just tell me to stop, right? So I've been told no before. Whatever. Yeah, I'll try to see if I can do that next couple days. That'd be fun. Can really get you going. I'll show you the walk down there too. It's not too far. It's kind of odd too because like I live on a dead end road, but right at the end of the road is like a big town. So you're in Maine, and it's kind of like off in the woods in a way. But yeah, just like 1,000 feet down the road, you're in the middle of like a busy metropolis area. So it's kind of cool because you still get the Maine feeling when you're home, but we're not really far away from anything. I mean, my backyard literally has a Hannaford supermarket, and I shouldn't say that name, but whatever. I don't know if I'll get in trouble. But it's a positive thing, right? I won't get in trouble. But yeah, so there's a grocery store right in the backyard. So we're really close to everything. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. But yeah, that'd be interesting. Like I said, I've seen other people do the thrift store thing. So, because I was surprised, I was looking the other day too. It actually, two of the guys I follow that do the thrift store thing, they've got like 50,000 subscribers. Who would have thought somebody would be with that many people? I guess it's getting more popular though. But money's getting tighter. People have to do the thrift store thing these days, and it's good too. I can teach people because I noticed that too. There's one thing people don't really, and I'm no expert. I don't claim to be, but I know a little bit about glass. So I watch the other people. Um, Hold on, I'm reading. Oh yeah, well, I can understand that. To be honest, I've thought about it. I mean, like I said, I've literally lost everything. Um, and you do. You get to a point. I mean, I wasn't ever rich, but I had everything. I was doing okay. Um, and then yeah, you start losing, losing, losing. And like I said, I lost. I mean, I lost clothes, furniture, my apartment, my cat. Um, it's just like everything. And, they always say it's one thing I always hate, and it is true. There's the unfortunate few, and I guess I'm one of them, and apparently your mom too. It does happen. You bust your ass for all these years, and supposedly, the harder you work, um, you're supposed to grow and prosper, and everything's wonderful. Just didn't happen for me. So that's a lot of where this depression came in. It's definitely where the heart attack came in. Um, and garage sales. Oh yeah, definitely. Any garage sale I can get to. Um, that's actually my hope. Is at some point over the winter, I'm hoping to get a vehicle in the spring. Because same thing, I've seen these other guys do. They do like trash day. They just go driving around picking up other people's trash, and they make a fortune. I've had some really good deals I've gotten at yard sales. I've actually bought whole yard sales for 30, 40, $50. People just don't want to deal with the stuff. I've gotten free ones. Same thing. People just don't want to deal with the stuff. So they just, you show up with a truck. Hey, take it all. Just get it off. I don't want to deal with it. Just get it off my hands. So it is winter here, or we're getting into winter. Probably won't be able to do any of that right now because there's really nothing going on here. But yeah, definitely was thinking about that in the spring. As soon as the yard sales start picking up, or church bazaars or anything like that. Anytime there's any one of those sales, those are usually, at least around here. I know some people have said good things, some people have said bad things, but any one of those church bazaar type things, I've done phenomenal with them. Because again, it's a benefit to church. It's all donated. They don't care if they get a couple of bucks for everything. I've actually overpaid for stuff because some stuff I just knew. I knew what what it was worth, and I knew what I would get for it. And I have $1 on it, and it's a benefit. So you give them $5. I mean, they're grateful. They don't understand where the extra $4 is coming from, but when I know I'm going to turn around and sell it for 20, $30, it's a benefit. So you give them, same thing like the Boy Scouts do that around here too. They have these benefit sales. So you're going to buy something and sell it for, 20, 30, $40. I can't give them 50 cents for a dollar for it. But that's a long answer. Yes. Do I go to garage sales? Tons of them. And again, in the spring when they start up again, I'll definitely start doing that. And it'd be interesting too. I can videotape that. Most people don't even know or don't care if you're YouTubing and you're filming it. So, yeah, if I can find something, same thing. I'll take because I got camera on the phone now. So yeah, I'll take that out and show you around. You never know, And same thing. Possible to learn things too. I watch these other people doing these, and you learn a lot of stuff I don't know. I was saying before about the glass. I don't know everything about glass, but I know a few things. I learned a few things from a couple of the other YouTubers about clothes. I didn't really think clothes would sell on eBay, but I guess they do. The right clothes, anyways. Oh, okay. Well, that's all right. You watch it later and get the long version, but the short version, do I go to yard sales? Yes, I do. Yep. And like I was saying, yeah, right now being in Maine, they really don't have any. But if there's any kind of church sales or anything like that, or if I can get a hold of any yard sales, I will definitely take my phone with me and videotape it. Oh yeah, because I was just saying that too when you came back. There's one YouTuber I've been watching. I love him. I don't know if you're a fan. I don't care. I don't mind giving shout outs to other people. And I'll put it in because you keep coming in and going out. So I'm going to put this here. Oops. Can't even type. No. There, look up Taco Stacks if you see this later. He's really cool. His dog's really cool. He's got a dog. His name's Taco Stacks. He named his puppy Salsa. She's cute. But anyways, it's not about the dog. Yeah, I've learned some stuff about him because when I had my thrift store, I get tons and tons of clothes for free. I didn't even pay for them. I don't even offer any money because again, you get tons of it, and I get overwhelmed with it. And I would do the same thing. I do sack sales. Just take a bag, bring a bag, whatever, bring a box. I didn't care. Just fill it up. Depending on the size, bag or box, whatever, I did $1, $2, $3. But I never realized until I watched Taco Stacks that in fact some of this stuff is vintage, and some people actually pay 20, 30, $40 for the right sweatshirt, t-shirt, old concert t-shirts. Especially because if you like went to an event or a concert or something or a race, people buy these shirts, but they don't want to ruin them, so they never wear them, and then eventually they just get sick of them and donate them. So you've got a brand new shirt that was never worn. They paid $50 for it at the race. Yes, Taco does everything. He goes garbage diving, goes to thrift stores. He sells online. He's really funny too. He's a young guy. Like I said, he's got a little. Salsa's too young. That's his puppy. He just got a puppy, and he features a puppy once in a while too. But yeah, he goes the yard sales, thrift stores. He goes twice a week. I think he's got 2 different routes. He follows the garbage trucks just before they pick up, and he does a little bit of everything. Some of it is just he takes like scrap metal to the scrap yard, so it doesn't sit in basically in a dump somewhere. So he's recycling, he's saving and playing it, and he finds all kind of stuff to sell. It's really kind of awesome. So, yeah, and I see you're coming in and out too. So I'm wondering you might be experiencing the same storm I'm getting or something close to it. But I'll just see it just in case you don't see it. I will put it in the chat. He is. He's funny too. And yeah, if you ever want to send him stuff, he collects license plates. So I don't. It's one of the few things I don't have any license plates. So uh, yeah, I'm not encouraging you do or don't, whatever. I'm just being funny, but yeah, it's kind of why I got the PO box. I was really surprised. People do. He gets a lot of mail, and if I ever get anything like that too, any kind of mail, I'd open it online too, just to show people what I got in the mail. I think that'd be pretty cool. So that's why I got the PO box. Oh, you're back. I wish I lived. Yeah, and actually, yeah, he doesn't even do dumpster diving. He literally goes like he lives. Actually, I think he lives, or at least he goes. I shouldn't say lives. I don't really know where he lives, but he goes to like the better parts of towns, and he doesn't do dumpsters. Matter of fact, I've never seen him do a dumpster dive. He literally just goes around in these well-to-do neighborhoods. You'd be surprised and amazed at some of the things people throw away. It's perfectly good stuff. You know, I don't really understand it either, but yeah, I've watched him and a few other people, and like I said, they just go dumpster diving and well, even dumpster diving is diving too. But yeah, it's incredible. People throw away and give away and uh, stuff he finds on the side of the road. Because even the metal he finds and he picks up, you know, he's not getting rich off it, but they pay so much a pound for it, and if he gets enough of it, because yeah, that's kind of where I'm gonna bind myself. I don't really have a place. I could get a lot of metal. I don't really have a place to store it because if you watch enough of the videos too, you probably know um, you really have to have like a lot of weight. Otherwise, it's not really worth doing this. And that's my problem. I don't really have a whole lot of weight to do this. Um, and I don't have a whole real place of my own to actually store the stuff. Um, but yeah, I've watched a whole bunch of his videos. There's another guy I was watching too. But Taco, I like him. That's why I remember his name. um, oh, it could be too. It could be my connection only because, like I said, we just started a storm here. It's supposed to be pretty bad later. Yeah, I may even lose connection altogether. I am in Maine after all. We don't have the best internet to begin with. So sorry about that. But yeah, I'll try to be on again tomorrow night. But yeah, if you got time, whenever, like I said, definitely look up Taco Stacks. He's funny. I'm in love with Salsa, his puppy. Yeah, you were here for that. I think you heard me say that. She's cute little friend. But yeah, if you start watching a lot of his videos, he does everything. He sells, he lists stuff on YouTube, or sorry, on eBay. But he does trash diving. He does yard sales, thrift stores. Matter of fact, he just went to the largest thrift store in America. That's one of his latest videos. But I think if you just type in Taco Stacks, you'll find him. It's not that hard. That or um, thrift store shopping, stuff like that. You'll find him. He's got thousands of followers, so he's got to be easy to find. um, but yeah, like I said, he's pretty funny. And there are other people too. Same thing. I was surprised. They've got thousands of followers. I didn't think there would be that many people that were into this, but I am. You are. So who knows? I have a metal. I'm not crazy. Well, I am, but that's another story. I keep looking up because I have a metal roof. I can hear the storm getting louder, and it hits the roof harder. I can hear it's getting louder. So I may be losing the stream myself. But either way, it's probably sign off now. I've been on here for about an hour. I got to go stretch. Sitting for me for a long time is difficult. That other stream the other night, 3 hours was killer. But yeah, I'll see what I can do. I appreciate your suggestions. I'm glad you joined me tonight. I really appreciate that. Yeah, let me see. Maybe I don't know if the weather isn't too bad. Maybe I can get a ride over to the thrift store tomorrow. Well, that's a good idea too, because people seem to really get into these thrift store videos too. So maybe I'll start doing some of them too. Create another channel or something. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I think because I see too, people have been coming and going, and no one's commenting. It could be my connection. So I think I should end this for tonight. Um, Again, I'm glad you came in. Thanks for sharing with me. See you tomorrow night, right around 10 o'clock. All right. Thanks. Oh, for some reason, every time I get it. Really? I'm not erasing anything. You just found them. Oh, cool. Yeah, like I said, I think it could be my connection, but that's all right. We've been here chatting for a while. I appreciate you coming in. Um, yeah, go check him out. Watch some of his videos. We'll talk about it tomorrow night. Like I said, he's a real funny kid. You'll like him. And you got to fall in love with. I don't know if you're a pet lover or not, but you got to fall in love with Salsa. She's just a sweetheart. Just a puppy, but yeah, go watch Taco. And like I said, I'll be on tomorrow night for sure. I'll see if I can't find Gamer in here too. He can talk a little bit more about his his weird little fantasies. Oh yeah, I'm starting to see your comments now. What did I do today? Today I did. I did a little bit of rearranging some furniture in my room. I think it's part of what killed me. I had my father help with some of that, but I walked down to the thrift store today, um, which is kind of what we were talking about earlier too, and taco thing. I thought about it, but I didn't do it. Um, because once I got there, it was kind of hurting, so I didn't do it. But I did walk down to the thrift store. I had to get a ride back because I couldn't do it. Um, and I think part of it too is this cold still kicking my butt too. So, um, but yeah, so I went down to the thrift store, did a little stuff around here. I found two little stands, so I moved some of my stuff around. But yeah, like I said, go watch Taco. Um, I'll see you tomorrow night. We'll chat. Thanks.